Everybody, welcome to Detour Ahead, Time Travel Edition. We are in the past, you are in the future, we're time traveling, we're in the machine, we're going. we're going 88 miles per hour. We're time traveling to you, back to the future. It's real, it's happening. I'm Riely, I'm past Riely, and with me is past Colo Chew.
God damn it! God damn it! You can't hear me, but I've been laughing the entire time. I'm trying not to interrupt the whole intro because that was great. I love it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this last episode.
Yeah,
but we have to backlog a couple videos, so we're time traveling today. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yep. It's November 29th. You're gonna hear this on December when? December 17th or some shit.
You are hearing this on December 21st.
Let's go.
So that is what, 3 weeks? Yeah,
almost out. A month. Just like a week out for being a month.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks out. That's how time works.
4 days out. The Breaking Bad episode, 4 days out. Great episode.
So, I guess today's topic is time travel, and I didn't know until we just started. So
yeah, Colo was like, do we have a topic? And I was like, yeah, I have a fucking topic. And it was all for that intro bit, baby. We're just riding it from the seat of our pants from here on. The entire topic conceit is just so I could do that 30-second intro.
Jesus Christ. I guess it hasn't been very long since we recorded our last episode, which is probably coming out tomorrow. So
yeah, it should be.
There's not much small talk to update you guys on. Like we said, there's probably a lot of small talk that has gone on when you guys are listening to this, but we're time traveling.
We're past Riely and past Colo Chew, which are different from present Riely and present Colo Chew that you heard last week.
Hell, future Colo and future Riely could be dead by the time this comes out.
That's true. Knows? Maybe there is no present Riely and present Colo Chew. Maybe there's dead Riely and dead Colo Chew.
It'd still be present. We'd just be dead. And you guys won't even know because
really funny
we're backlogging a Christmas episode too, so you won't find out for like 2 weeks.
That'd be really funny if we just die and there's like these
that would be a great
unearthed
Fool's
recordings.
Joke. That would be a great April Fool's joke. You go and record a whole bunch of shit. You set up 100 videos, and then you set up maybe 52 videos, just enough to last you for a full year on YouTube. Just every week a new video gets released.
Then the bit is that you were dead this whole time, and you've been dead for a year and nobody knew.
The last video to get uploaded is, I have been dead for the past year, and this is my story.
That is really good.
That would be a great bit.
All right, Colo. So real quick, I'm gonna ask you a hypothetical question. Let me frame this first. I'm not encouraging this. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but just hypothetically, if for some reason,
as a representative of the Detour Ahead podcast, I would like to fully condone everything that Riely is about to say.
Oh, Go God. Ahead. Okay. Let's see if you regret that when I say it.
I already regret that, but it's fine because it's a joke.
Colo, if you were going to kill yourself, would you schedule a YouTube video to come out after you died?
If I was going to schedule it, I'd schedule it the exact day.
Just to go out the moment that you know you're going to kill yourself.
I probably wouldn't even schedule it. I'd probably live stream it.
Oh, just live stream the suicide? Well, yeah, but
100%.
That would get banned.
If you planned, it would not. No, it would not. It would be, I'm going to run this, and it's going to have some stupid ass title, and people are going to watch, and it's not going to get banned because
Minecraft tier list. It's just a suicide stream.
God, now you're getting me worried that people are gonna look at all my videos and be like, "Is this gonna be the one where he kills
Is this
himself?"
gonna be the suicide one?
You're gonna see me live stream tomorrow, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
It's gonna be like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon live stream part 2,
Oh my
and
god!
then it's just death. No, but like if you live stream your suicide, you'll get your YouTube channel banned. But if you schedule a video that's like a suicide note where you just say like "fuck you" to everybody, that's above board, I think, and that would be really funny.
I
There's a
mean, that's
YouTuber I
fair.
follow who talked about like scheduling a video to come out after he killed himself, and also like scheduling like 10 other videos to come out like once a year on that day.
I still think it's crazy that you can just go and bulk record shit. Like, if I wanted to, I could take a week off of work, right?
Yeah, and just like
Go and
record a shit ton of YouTube videos.
go and record 52 videos. Go on and like label them all as like 1 through 52. And I would have exactly a year's worth of fucking videos to upload, and that would be it. And that I'd be done for the year. And I think that's crazy that you're able to do that.
Yeah, that is pretty sick. The scheduling feature is very extremely useful. It's very useful when I do Riley's unedited Let's Play Hellscape, because if I actually had to upload them every day, that streak would not have been nearly as long as it was. I just recorded like 14 videos in one sitting and then just like scheduled them for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I do have to schedule for when I go on vacation though. I guess. But yeah, this week has been pretty rough. We recorded
Oh,
Saturday.
yeah, and
It
it's
is
Tuesday now.
Tuesday. It's I already have I already have like 2 stories.
Okay, tell us your misadventures, Kolochu.
So I deliver packages to people who are lazy and don't want to go to the store and buy their shit.
Yeah,
Um, so it's been 2 full days since our last recording. Um, as you guys know, we're time traveling, right? So it was the we recorded the episode that
Death
comes
and
out
Puppies.
tomorrow.
Death and Puppies comes out tomorrow, and that's a few episodes back when you're hearing this. So that's frame of mind in terms of the Detour ahead timeline. This comes right after Death and Puppies.
Yeah. In terms of like in terms of like IRL shit. Anyway, so I deliver shit to lazy people who don't want to go and buy their stuff at stores.
Mm-hmm.
I have to work long hours. I am excluding today because I did put 3 hours worth of work in today because I went and helped out with like loading up vans and stuff like that. Excluding today, so just Sunday and Monday alone, that's a
Yeah.
48 hour period. I worked 23 of those hours.
Fuck. Wow.
I clocked in 12 hours on Sunday and 11 hours on Monday.
Good job.
No, that was fucking awful. I was caught in the rain both days. It was miserable.
I mean, hey, you did it, and now you're gonna get
Um,
that fat stacks, brother. Hey,
yeah, so now
ba-da-ba.
I am currently at 26 hours in 3 days. I still have 2 more days worth of work. So I'm looking at probably like 48 hours for this week, which is not bad.
Are you
Um,
part time or full time?
I'm whatever time I want to be.
No, well, I'm asking, as in, do you get time and a half past 40 hours or not?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm basically full time, but I don't work 40 hours every week. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's how part time works. Like, I don't know the laws in Ohio. They're probably similar, but in Florida, as long as you're working 40 hours or less, you can be considered part time. Which like sucks because you don't get benefits, but it's also cool because then if you get extra hours, you get time and a half.
Yeah. But that's story number one. Not a super interesting story, but like good enough. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, a little rough.
Um second one, I work long hours. I don't get to my first stop, like my first delivery, until usually around 12, 12:30, right?
Yeah.
which isn't super late, but it usually makes me run my routes usually take like 7 to 8 hours, and I'm usually out delivering until 8:30, 9 o'clock, which is not terrible. It's not bad. I get paid 18 an hour, which is good. So uh the story is it gets dark at 7 now, or it gets dark at 5. So I'm pulling up on people's houses out in the fucking boonies, out in like the country areas, at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. This dude
Yeah.
comes out of his house because I pull up in my van with my brights on and my flashers on as well, so they know I'm not here to steal shit. I also don't get shot either, because some of these people are protective of their houses, which I don't blame them. So I pull up to this guy's house. The guy comes out almost immediately, starts yelling at me. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing on my property? Yo, better to, you blah 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 blah." And I literally just roll down my window and I go, "Bro, you want your shit or not?" And he's like, "Oh, you got a package for me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, do you want it?" And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, well, yeah, I'll take that." I'm like, "Then, dude, apologize for yelling at me, bro." And he's like, "I ain't apologizing for shit." I'm like,
Respect. That's what
"Bruh."
I would have said.
I literally just looked at him and I'm like, "Bruh, like, fucking 8:30 at night. Are you really gonna give me like fucking issues like this?" And he's like, "I didn't know who you were." I'm like, "Why are you coming out guns a blazing like that, dude? Just come out and be like, hey, what's going on? Don't come out here yelling at me when I have my flashers on." I'm like, "Dude, use some common sense. Like,
Get on
if
my
if
property.
I'm like, dude, if I was gonna steal shit, my lights would be off and I would be running through your fucking yard throwing shit in my fucking van." I'm like, oh man. I don't want to go on like too much of a rant because now I'm going to get frustrated by the American highway system. And I know you don't understand what I'm talking about because you don't drive, but like, Jesus Christ, it's bad.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make this a rant. So, work has been stressful. I've had like a few people like that in the past couple days. Plus, I got stuck in the rain all day, but I'm done for today and tomorrow, which is nice. So,
Okay. Well, hey, you didn't get murdered by this strange man who was very angry, so that's good.
he's old and frail. I would have beat the shit out of him.
Hey, let's go.
Come over there and break his arms.
Attacking the elderly. Let's go. Oh, yeah, let's go.
Shut up.
Beat the shit out of old people. Yeah.
You just go to an old folks' home and you yell out, "Clarence, square up."
I'm taking all comers. Let's go. What are you, chicken?
But so that was my 2 days.
Nice.
So I guess since our topic is time travel, if you could go anywhere, if you could permanently go anywhere in time, where would it be? Only
Like,
backward.
just go like live in the past somewhere.
Yep, you can't come back.
I don't think I'd do that. I don't
No,
know.
no, no. It's like you wouldn't do that.
I don't think so. Like, I like all my modern technology. I'd love to go check out the past temporarily, but if I can't come back, I don't think I'd do it.
Interesting.
Where would you go?
77, baby.
Hey, let's go.
I go back to 1977 because that's
Why?
when the greatest rock musicians of all time were at their prime.
Nerd.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking
Fuck
rock
you.
nerd.
Fuck you. I have so many rock pops, it's cool. I have an AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, I have Kiss, I have Green Day. That's it. Those
maybe
four, but
maybe I'd go back to like 1993 and
why?
be around for this is my nerd answer, and this is like about 1,000 times more nerdy than yours. So I'm about to take back me calling you a nerd. Like, I guess if I had to pick somewhere to go back, it'd be 93, because then I'd be there for Power Rangers Mania and Pokemon Mania in the 90s, and that'd be sick.
That's fair. That's understandable. Mine is centered solely around fucking music, just because a lot of the musicians at the time were in their prime, and like I would have loved to see that, but
Yeah.
I'm a music nerd, as as we discussed on the Breaking Bad episode.
Man, Demigloom's a big music nerd. Yeah, fuck you, Demigloom, who's editing this podcast right now.
Demi, you're the best. Just cut out all of Riley's audio, so it
Oh
sounds like I'm a
no!
psychopath.
You're just like
We
a
get
schizophrenic,
no
like,
audio.
delusion.
We get no intro, no nothing. It's just me either asking questions to dead air and getting no response, and then responding to the no response. I feel like that'd
Responding to
be
questions that aren't being asked.
oh my
Just
god,
like, oh,
Riley.
I'm glad you asked
That
that.
would be a great April Fool's joke. Is where we release 2 episodes, an A side and a B side, or an R
Yo,
side and a C side, where it's literally just the podcast from your perspective and the podcast from my perspective, and it's just the other person's just not talking.
that is really
You have to
funny.
play both. You have to get 2 devices, and you have to play both. You have to start Detour Ahead, episode A and episode B, together in order to hear the full conversation.
It'd make it funnier if like we got a bunch of guests, and it's just like each is an individual audio track.
Jesus Christ! No, I feel like 2 is manageable because people will like do it if we had a good following. Like people would do that. They would literally pull it up on their phone and their computer or something, and be like, "All right, 1, 2, 3," and then start both, and it'll be a normal podcast.
Fair enough. I just think it'd be like really funny if we just like biggest Detour Ahead episode ever, and we got like all the favorites. We got like Penguin Mage, Demi Gloom, and Jason. And it's just like 6 tracks, all posted as individual.
Detour Ahead, the Penguin Mage version.
Detour Ahead Penguin Edition, Detour Ahead Demi Gloom Edition, and it's just like just each of us talking to nobody.
You have to play them all together to get the full. God, that would be so garbage. That would be so painful. But how have you been? What have you been up to? How's work been?
It's been all right. I've just been fucking fiddling around with computers. Finally, the warranty claim people have been giving me the runaround, and I finally fucking just like sicked my boss on them. And now suddenly I'm getting a bunch of power supplies and hard drives in the mail. I wonder why that happens. That you give me the runaround, I'll fucking call the cavalry, you bitches, you motherfuckers.
Oh, dude, work sucks.
Work kind of sucks. It does suck a little bit.
But anyway, time travel.
Yeah. What was some time travel media you've seen? What's your favorite time travel movie?
Oh, I don't know time travel movies.
Let's see, time travel movies. You got Back to the Future, you got Avengers Endgame, you got Hot Tub Time Machine, you got Bill and Ted.
Oh shit, Hot Tub Time Machine is probably up there.
I don't think I've seen Hot Tub Time Machine. I'm just familiar with it, that it exists.
Time travel movies.
I saw Bill and Ted for the first time at work while taking calls because they were playing a movie on the screen.
Ooh, Looper is a good one too.
Looper? Okay.
It's a good one. Terminator. Back to the Future 2.
Back to the Future 2 is pretty good. Does it count as time travel if it's like a reliving the same day movie?
Kind of, yeah. I guess it's a technicality, but yeah.
I love like episodes of shows and like movies that do that. Like Happy Death Day, very good film, high quality film. Would recommend to anybody. I have not seen part 2 yet. I need to go do that. There's an episode of Power Rangers Zeo where Tommy lives the same day over and over, and it's a pretty funny episode. It's a good one. It's like one of my favorite tropes, honestly. There's a bunch of TV shows that like do that bit, and it always turns out pretty fun, I think.
There's also a lot of anime.
My favorite anime.
Anime. There's a lot of anime that does it too. A really good movie is The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Inuyasha deals with time travel, kind of. I'm literally just reading off a list, but those are the two that I know. There's an entire subgenre. It's not technically time travel. It's like interdimensional travel, but isekais. Um,
Yeah.
but like, there's a whole bunch. I think The Girl Who Leapt Through Time would probably be my favorite time travel movie, honestly.
Fair enough. I guess my favorite time travel movie is probably Bill and Ted. Like I haven't watched a lot of time travel movies. I didn't really jive with Back to the Future 1, but I've heard Back to the Future 2 slaps, so maybe that would be
One is the
good.
best one.
I mean, I've heard some people say that. I've also heard a lot of people I respect say 2 is the best one, so I don't know. I'll have to check it out. But
Good. I haven't seen 3. I know one
I
they go
hear
to the
3 is
past,
not that good.
one they go to the past, 2 they go to the future, and 3 they go to like the old west or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh, let's go, Cowboys! Back to the Future Cowboys edition. But yeah, Bill and Ted's a pretty good time travel movie, and that movie's funny. Apparently, they say the F slur in the second movie a lot, and that sounds really funny, and I want to watch it. That also could be a complete falsehood. I should. It turns out people lie on the internet. I have not done research on whether this is actually true, but I heard one person tell me they say the F slur a lot in Bill and Ted too, and I'm like, ooh, interesting. My edgy senses are leading me to want to watch this film.
I don't think I've seen Bill and Ted actually.
You haven't seen Bill and Ted?
No.
That shit goes hard.
Then again, you haven't seen Hot Tub Time Machine, so
That's true.
the first one's much better than the second one.
We gotta have a time travel movie night and watch Hot Tub Time Machine and Bill and Ted together.
The movie review,
Yo, eh?
but no, time travel is really really cool. Like technically, time travel is real. Did you know that?
Please elaborate.
So light, it's like if you go far enough back, light travels like really fucking fast, and
Uh-huh.
basically the stars that you see in the sky is like past light. Like light takes time to travel. It takes a certain amount of time. It takes a light year, which I don't know how far a light year is, but I don't know. Anyway, basically, when you look up at the night sky, those lights, the light that that star gave off. So, like, if I shine a light at you, it's going to take a certain amount of time to get to you through the universe. So when you're looking
Yes,
up at the night sky, some of those stars could already be burnt out, and we wouldn't know for however many years it takes for that light to go out.
that's true. I guess that is time travel in a sense.
So like if you're out, so like if you're looking at the stars, those stars could be gone as of like the minute you're looking at them. But
Wow.
the other thing is like theoretically, if you travel far enough out in the universe and you have like a super powerful micro telescope, not microscope,
A micro telescope.
if you have a super powerful telescope to look back at Earth, theoretically, you could see the past. Technically.
So you can see a star when it's already gone. And you can see Riely and Colo when they're already gone because they're dead, and this is past time travel.
No, but time travel is very, very weird. It's like there's like a whole bunch of paradoxes behind it as well.
Dude, shit, the timey-wimey bullshit is the term that I always use, and it always is so weird. Like, it does not make any sense in, like, anything.
Like
Okay,
the main paradox that happens is if I go back and do something in the past, then the future never happened. That future where I decide to go back and change something never happened because it never fuck. Like
never
let's say
fucked.
I decide to go back in time and kill Hitler, right?
Yeah, you go
That
kill baby
will
Hitler.
change the course of time to where the idea to kill Hitler never even occurred, thus forming a paradox of future me not going back and the past never doesn't change.
True, true.
It's
That
really
is
hard to explain paradoxes.
There was a
Gonna
really funny
die?
tweet recently that I retweeted.
What, my tweet?
No. I think this was your tweet. That tweet was great. That was a very funny tweet.
Dude,
But
all my tweets are. I've been trying to get. I've been trying to be more active on Twitter, and it's literally just intrusive thoughts get sent straight to Twitter. So like, I don't think I said this on this last episode, but I literally just an intrusive thought came to mind, and I was like, all right, Twitter, and it was Mito House is the power conjurer of the cell.
that was beautiful. That was a great tweet.
It's literally just an intrusive thought, like, hey, if you mix these words up, it sounds wrong, and I'm
It
like,
sounds funny. It sounds wacky silly.
It sounds so bad. I just looked back on it and I accidentally put Mito House. It's the power conjurer of the cell. Not is, but so there was a spelling error. I don't give a shit, but I'm trying to be more active on Twitter.
The tweet that I retweeted was a tweet. It said that maybe Hitler was so fucked up psychologically because during his entire infancy, he kept seeing people walk up to him with a gun, aim it at him, and then say, "I can't do it," and jump through a portal. Because of all the like moral discussions of killing baby Hitler.
Yeah. The other thing is, if you go back in time to kill baby Hitler, chances are you are going to meet millions upon thousands of people doing the exact same thing. Because there's no way that killing baby Hitler is an original idea made by you and you have the only time machine ever.
True. So, Colo, do you have any examples of TV shows or movies that you've watched that have like time travel in them that like makes no sense? Like, do you have any timey-wimey bullshit examples? Because I've got one.
You go first. I gotta think.
Describe to you the most confusing shit. Welcome to your plot lecture of Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers episode, whatever the fuck it was. So, the plot of Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers is that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have been turned into children and their powers are gone. So they have to go back in time to collect pieces of something called the Zeo Crystal, which they had previously protected from bad guys and scattered through time so the bad guys couldn't get it. But now they're like, fuck, we need it to be adults again and be Power Rangers again. So they all have to go back in time to get pieces of the Zeo Crystal. And they all go back in time to like past ancient versions of like they're like countries of origin. So Aisha, the Yellow Ranger, who is of African American descent, goes to Africa in the past. And she's there in Africa and she meets a girl named Tanya, this little African girl who lives in the past in Africa, right?
Yeah.
So Aisha's on her Zeo quest to get her Zeo crystal. She's hanging out with this girl named Tanya, and eventually they find the Zeo crystal. But also, there's been this subplot through this entire season of Power Rangers, or I guess the last one, because the Alien Rangers count separately for some reason, even though it's 10 episodes. Aisha was like interning at a veterinarian place, and she sees that all these fucking African wild animals are like getting sick. They have like some sort of plague. So at this point, Aisha decides, instead of fulfilling her duties as a Power Ranger and taking the Zeo Crystal and going home, she's gonna stay in the past to help the sick animals. And she's gonna send Tanya to go with the Zeo Crystal instead.
What?
Which, yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. It's she's just like a little African girl. Why would she do this? Well, to be fair, she's not sending the African girl to be a Power Ranger. Though there's a whole bit where there's 6 Power Rangers, there's only 5 crystals, so somebody's gonna be left out. So Aisha's like, okay, you take my crystal, you give it to Billy, who is the guy who didn't go for a crystal, and then we're all cool. But what ends up happening is Tanya goes back with the crystal. And then once the full Zeo crystal is reforged and they use it to like restore the world and restore the Power Rangers to their correct age, Tanya also becomes a teenager for some reason. And then what ends up happening is Billy gives up being a Power Ranger because he's like, I'm a science man. I'm gonna do science things, and I'm gonna let this African girl be a Power Ranger instead.
So this
So
little African girl from the past just happened to stumble upon becoming a Power Ranger for no reason.
yes, because she met Aisha, who was a girl from the future, but she was in the past to find the
What
crystal.
the Jesus Christ.
So Tanya becomes a teenager for no reason. She becomes a Power Ranger, and like they explain it in the most confusing way, where it's like they like switch them. They do a switcheroo in time, I guess, where like they send Aisha's parents back in time too, and they just like become from the past, and then Tanya just like becomes from now. But it doesn't make any sense because people remember Aisha. Like they are aware of there was once a girl named Aisha who was their friend.
Yeah.
So how it doesn't make any sense.
Jesus. That's dumb.
And then there's like an episode about Tanya's lost parents later, and it's like, what the fuck?
They're not
This makes
lost,
it
they're
even
back in
worse.
time.
This makes it even worse. Because I guess like they switched the parents too, but like Tanya's parents were missing, and they were still missing even in the future, I guess.
God damn it.
It's so weird, and it's like it cannot be explained in any way that makes sense without like several holes being poked into it. It's so strange.
I'm really trying to think of like legitimate time travel shit that's like makes no sense. And I can't think of anything.
I mean,
I guess the one that like it's not really time travel, but it's kind of similar. Superman has a power where if he flies fast enough around the earth, he can stop it from rotating.
and then like freeze time or like turn it backwards to go back in time.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
that's also bullshit because you can stop the earth from moving, but that doesn't stop time. It just means everybody's going to get flown at 30,000 miles an hour
Oh no.
or however fast the earth moves.
Are you a fan of CW's The Flash at all?
No, I've not seen it.
Okay. And do you care if I spoil plot threads when I talk
Go
about the
ahead
time
and
travel
spoil it.
thing?
I'd already
Okay.
said I don't care.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure you don't plan to watch it in the near future. So this is actually one of the coolest time travel moments. This might be one of my favorite time travel pieces of media. Is there's an episode of The Flash where I don't remember what season is or what villain they're fighting, because in most seasons of the Flash, it's just the Flash fights a faster guy, and he has to figure out how to go faster to be faster than the faster guy. So
That
he's
seems
like,
fair.
he's like, I gotta get faster than the faster guy, and the only guy I know who knows how to go faster is the other faster guy that I fought X seasons ago. So I'm gonna go back in time and try to get this information out of this guy I fought. Because like the plot of season one is there's this scientist named Harrison Wells, and he helps the Flash become the Flash. But he's actually an evil future guy who's like rivals with the Flash. And like he's like been manipulating him this whole time, and he has like this grand scheme. But then he gets defeated at the end of season one. So he goes back in time to season one. He knocks himself out so he can replace his past self, and then he just starts like being his past self, and he's trying to like be subtle about trying to get Wells to tell him how to go faster. And, and he like does this speed equation that I guess is like some like bullshit, some math that probably isn't even real. Just like, oh, this equation, it can help me go faster, and you can help me do it, Dr. Wells, my friend who isn't evil. You should help me do this. I have no idea that you're evil, I promise. And the guy like immediately figures it out, and it becomes like the most like epic dramatic scene where he's he he knocks him out. He like traps him in like his secret room, and he like it's like this whole tense scene. I love it so much because like the way that the bad guy just like immediately figures everything out. Like the Flash, he holds his own. He really tries to keep up the lie. He wakes up in the secret room, fucking handcuffed to a wheelchair that Dr. Wells is supposed to be in, and he's up and walking around. And Barry is just like, "What are you doing, man? Dr. Wells, what's going on?" And then he just like speed flashes up to him, and Barry doesn't even flinch. So he's like, "Yeah. Yeah, okay. You didn't know that I was evil, and you didn't even flinch when I fucking super speeded at you. Yeah, sure, buddy." So he gets like caught, and he has to like lie about the future and like manipulate him. It's really sick. It's a really good episode.
It sounds really cool. I'm not a big fan of DC. I've always had this stigma that DC is garbage, so I don't watch it.
Yeah, that's fair. There is a lot of garbage, but there's also some goods.
The other bullshit. Okay, so the other bullshit, and I want to get this off my chest because I haven't had a chance to talk about this with anybody.
Okay.
In Avengers Endgame,
Yep.
when they all go back in time and Natasha dies for the Soul Stone, they just accept that she's dead.
I mean, yeah, you can't like just go pluck her from out of time though. That's like fuck. You can't do that.
No, you go back to before, like, so everything's fixed, right? You do that, and like putting Paradox aside, because apparently you can bring other people back.
Well,
Because
that's the
now,
bit, right? They were trying not to alter time. They were just trying to covertly get the Infinity Stones to stop
yeah, but like,
Thanos.
but once they notice that fucking Gamora is back, even though Gamora died for the Soul Stone, it's past Gamora. Just bring past fucking, because past Gamora is now in like
Yeah, but
alternate timeline bullshit. I don't know.
yeah, Cap would have returned Gamora if Gamora hadn't ran away.
Yeah, but I'm just saying now Gamora's in present MCU.
That's
Just
true, and
out
it
there.
hasn't really done much negatively. So I guess.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna visit it with the next Guardians movie, but
Yeah, I mean that whole movie is gonna be, oh, Peter tries to find fucking Gamora and fall in love with her again, and she doesn't want to do that, and it's like, oh no.
but
Was
I'm just
Gamora
like,
in Thor: Love and Thunder?
no,
Okay,
no. That's
so I was
that's a
trying to
whole
remember
fucking other thing that
the
like
Guardians are in that movie for like 5 minutes. I was trying to remember if Gamora was there.
no, the Guardians basically took Thor to space, and then just Thor was like, "All right, thanks, cool."
So mad. I was so mad, man. I wanted to see Thor and the Guardians work together more. They were such a good group, and they just like don't do anything in this movie. And then they leave Thor, and
it was
Thor
a rough
decide.
movie.
I
It
was
was a rough
really
movie.
hoping that Thor would rejoin them by the end of the film, and he didn't, and it made me sad.
No, because now he's a fucking dad for some
Now he's
reason.
Thor dad. He's Dad Thor. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. We'll see where this goes. But
Love and Thunder was good though. I enjoyed Love and Thunder. A lot of
no, Love and
people,
Thunder was a good movie. It wasn't that
yeah,
bad.
a lot of people did not enjoy it. I went with some friends, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I did a podcast about it. Shameless plug. If anybody wants to go check out my YouTube channel, I did Thor: Love and Thunder review with my friend Alexis, and it was a good podcast, and it was a good movie. And we saw it together, and she cried.
When? What
Like
part did she cry at? Maybe
I
I'm
think
heartless, or
I
maybe I
think
don't
like
remember the
when the
movie.
girl
But
dies, like when fucking Natalie Portman dies. I don't remember her character's name. Jane. Jane. That's it.
oh, that's right. I forgot Jane
Yeah.
died. Yeah.
Why are all these Janes dying? We got Jane Foster in Thor: Love and Thunder. We got Jane in fucking Breaking Bad. What's going on with these Janes, man? Did we even talk about Jane in the Breaking Bad podcast? I feel like
No,
we got like too sidetracked to talk about Jane, like one of the most like significant events in the fucking show.
I think we talked about it a little bit, but
How did you feel about the Jane thing? Who do you think? Do you think that? What do you think about it? Like, why do you think he did it? Do you think there was any good intention in it, or was it all for his own personal gain? What do you think about the death of Jane?
I feel like it was needed in order for Jesse to get his shit together and for them to not all go to jail and for the season for shit to keep going. She was too like chaotic. I guess I could say. I guess you could say.
Yeah, that's probably an apt description. It's just
Also, the fact that she knew everything about Walt and Jesse,
yeah,
like
it's like
fucking everything, and she also had basically full control of the situation.
it's the intellectual dilemma of it's like why what were Walt's reasons? Like did he do it for himself or did he do it out of genuine concern for Jesse? And there are arguments for both. There's the obvious like evil intentions. She blackmailed him. She knows too much. She's got to go. But then if you look at it that way, he has like no care for Jesse because he knows Jesse truly loves this woman. But on the other hand, he is fully convinced that if Jane stays around, they're going to run off somewhere and overdose and die. So he's like, I'm concerned for Jesse's life, and by Jane not being alive anymore, I will save Jesse's life. So it's like, is it selfish? Is it selfless? Is it somewhere in between? These are the questions.
Yeah, I feel like it's both. It's like there's the concern for himself and Jesse though. Like I don't think it's one or the other.
That's fair.
Like I don't think you can put that a situation like that just on one or the other. I think it was also like spur of the moment sort of thing. Like he just happens to be there when she decides to OD and
Actually, no. He causes it directly. I don't know if you noticed this, but when he tries to shake Jesse awake, he knocks Jane on her back. She was on her side. She knows that she has to be on her side to not choke on her own vomit and die, and she was. But then Walt tried to shake Jesse awake and knocked her on her back. So it
oh
is
I
directly
guess I
Walt's
didn't
fault.
I guess I didn't know that.
I I don't I think it's this scene or it's like an earlier scene in the same episode or the episode before where Jesse and Jane are in the house and Walt is trying to get to Jesse and he's like knocking on the door and screaming for him. He's knocking on the door. He's like, Jesse, open the door, Jesse. And and I saw like a Twitter meme where the caption was, when you see your homie go into the bedroom with a femboy at the party.
God, I think my favorite Breaking Bad meme of all time is Tuco with the Infinity Stones.
That is beautiful. Woo! Give me more of that.
I honestly think that is the best one I've seen. Outside of that, I love the Minecraft ones. For some reason, the Minecraft ones are always great.
I love weird like Minecraft combining with like real movie and TV shows memes. Like I saw this really well-made video where fucking Tobey Maguire Spider-Man saves his Minecraft dog from falling off a cliff and dying.
God, I don't understand. It's like the convert like all things go to crabs. That have you
I love that. And it's
Yeah, it's like all things go to crabs. Doesn't matter how popular or like it doesn't matter how popular your media is, it's gonna get a Minecraft meme. And all things go to
yes.
Minecraft. Like Pokemon goes to Minecraft. Everything goes to Breaking Bad's in Minecraft. And I love the one meme where it was like, why are there no trees or anything? I thought Breaking Bad was in Minecraft.
Yeah, bro. Where are the creepers in Breaking Bad?
I love the one meme where it's literally that scene of Walt banging on Jesse's door trying to get his attention, and it turns behind him and there's like 4 or 5 zombies coming and they're trying to get into the Minecraft door. And it's like it's an iron door, so like the person locked themselves in with the button on the inside, so you can only open it from the inside.
So
And he's
Walt's
like
trying to
banging
escape
on
the
the door.
Minecraft zombies.
Yeah. Jesse. I wish I could find the video, but I don't really
Man,
feel like looking it up.
Jesse Pinkman's life is like the most like awful tragedy. It sucks
It's such a
so bad.
tragedy.
He's such like a gentle soul. Like, but he's a meth junkie. He's making drugs, but like he never hurt a fly. There's a scene in like
That
season
that
one or
is
season
true
two
though. That is
where he
true.
like
None of the blood is on his hands.
That's true. When he
Like,
kills, he kills to protect himself and Walt. Like he's
like, who
never
has he killed though?
he killed Gale.
Okay, outside of Gale.
Uh, I think that might be it. Except for I guess Todd,
Todd.
the bad guy from season 5. The end. Jesse chokes him out.
Was he?
Like, yeah, the everybody gets shot,
Oh,
but
the dude who
Todd
shot
does
the
not die.
kid. That's
Yes.
right. Okay. Out of everybody who dies in Breaking Bad, Jesse
Jesse kills
only
2
has
people.
killed 2 people. Walt killed 2 people within the first 3 episodes. What, first season?
Yeah, that's fair. That's true.
So that's still crazy to think about. Like, he's just this kid that just got wrapped up in something that was way too big for him to handle.
Like, he's such a gentle soul. There's like a scene very early on where there's like a bug crawling on his hand or like his foot or something. He's like, "Oh, look at the little guy," and he does not make any attempt to hurt it. And he like gets sad when Skinny Pete steps on it. He's such a good boy. He's such a dumb, silly little boy, and then he gets like so jaded. Like, if you remember season 1, Jesse, that kid was fucking wacky. He's talking about cow houses and shit. He's a lovable dummy. He's he's there's a couple cow houses out there. Cow house? Yeah. Where they live.
God.
The cows.
I still have yet to see El Camino.
I love it. Demi hates it. I'm curious to see where you'll fall.
Yeah, so neither of your opinions can sway me either way because I trust both of you implicitly in this show.
Yeah.
Both of you speak so highly of this show to where you are literally the only ones who have made me drop everything and watch something like this.
And you're right, and we were right because it's fucking amazing.
It is. It's really good. Pokemon's getting good, by the way.
Is it? How far
Yeah.
are you?
I am on episode. I'm trying to stall so I can fucking pull it up.
But for some reason, I thought you were talking about the video game.
Oh no, I was talking about the show. The show's getting good.
Okay, gotcha. What's the last thing that happened?
I am
Of
pulling up the
significance.
episode list right now.
I was just saying, like, I don't need a number. Just like, what's the last thing that happened?
We met.
Did he catch a guy yet that was not Trico or Talo?
Oh, we met Steven.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I'm moving along.
How many gyms has Ash fought?
He's fought 2-1-1.
Wait, what?
He's fought 2 gyms, and he's only won 1 of them. He beat Roxanne on the first try.
He beat Roxanne on the first try, and then he lost to Brawly?
Yes.
Okay.
I texted Penguin this, and I didn't text you. Let me pull up my text conversation with Penguin so I can get you like the exact thing I said at fucking 12 o'clock at night when I'm groggy as shit.
Okay.
Oh boy, where was it? Fuck, I said something about fucking Brawly. I don't know where. I text Penguin too much for me to be able to keep track of where this shit is in here. Oh, I found it. Oh, I said, ew. English dub Broly sounds like he's from SoCal.
Oh no!
And I'm like, loser, I hate it. I'm waiting for him to be like, Ash, you need more kombucha in your diet, little man.
Yeah, little man.
But
I watched like a history of Ash's Sceptile recently. So like I've seen some of like the story beats of the Hoenn anime, and they do go pretty hard.
It's good. I like the voice acting for the Pokemon too.
Yeah, it is pretty good. And
Some of them are rough.
Unfortunately, it gets worse.
Some of them are rough, but like Trico's good, Wurmple's good. Sharpedo was a little rough. Makuhita is rough. Machop was bad. Machop is awful.
Yeah, I get you. I'm talking like there is a cast change between Advanced whatever the fuck and Battle Frontier, and like all the voices get like fucked. Like it's like you have to enjoy the show in spite of it, which I do. Battle Frontier is a great fucking arc, but like the voice acting is rough because it's like it's the first season with like what the current Pokemon cast is. So like Sarah Nada Cheney is still like coming into her own as Ash, so she does not sound great. The Pokemon get a bunch of weird voice changes that just don't sit right. The Maze voice actress sucks in Battle Frontier. Uh,
No.
I think Brock's is pretty good. Brock is pretty good right away. Whoever voices Brock right now, he was on it immediately. But the Sarah Cheney had some practice to be done. And whoever the fuck voiced May was not good.
But I'm waiting for Mudkip, and I'm looking at the episode list. I'm 2 full episodes away from Mudkip. I love Mudkip. Mudkip
Mudkip
in
is
this is
good.
great. Mudkip, all the voices are like adorable. I like it.
Has
I
okay.
also just for the first time in my life, I figured out it's not Aaron, it's Aron.
I still refuse to believe that the anime sometimes has objectively wrong pronunciations, and this is one of those times. It's Aaron.
It's Aaron. It's not Aron.
No, it's fucking not
Fuck the
Aron.
Pokemon anime. You don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea, but
Then again,
I was
I may
about to
have
ask you
deleted
a
the tweet,
question. I was
but
about
what?
to. I was about to ask you a question in a way that would have totally spoiled it if the answer was no. So now I have a better phrasing. Um, what Pokemon, if any, has Brock captured?
He has a Fortress and a Lotad.
Okay, he's gotten the Lotad already. I love Brock's Lotad.
Oh my god, it's adorable. All right, everybody, get ready for like every single episode to slowly just devolve into my
To Pokemon
experience with
Hoenn anime report.
the Pokemon. Yes, just get ready for that because I want to update you on this because this is the first time I'm ever watching the Pokemon anime,
I need
or at
you to
least
like.
Gen
I
3.
hope that you like get so into this that you just like binge it crazily because I'm so excited for you to get to Battle Frontier.
Uh, I'm I'm 22 episodes in like 3 or 4 days.
Okay, I think Battle Frontier. I think the whole Hoenn arc is probably like they're usually roughly like 40 episodes each. I have not checked the episode counts, but just using a rough estimate, there's like advanced, advanced battle, advanced challenge, or whatever the fuck, and then it's Battle Frontier. So like, there's like a 120 episodes before you get to Battle Frontier, give or take.
On the website I'm watching, it has it as season 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then
Yeah, that's
technically season
advanced,
10
advanced
starts.
battle, advanced challenge, Battle Frontier.
Yeah,
The advanced battle and advanced challenge might be reversed. I don't remember which comes before it. What?
I wish I had like a list of where I could like how I should watch the movies in correlation with the anime, but
Just like at the end of each season, you watch a movie. There's basically a movie that corresponds with every season.
oh, is there?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm looking up Pokemon anime series lists so I can finally answer for myself which comes first, battle or challenge. I just don't know. Is there not just like a fucking thing that has a
No,
list?
there's only 2 movies for Hoenn, by the way.
There, there's like four.
Nope.
Yeah, there is. By the way, the Lucario one is a Hoenn one, and the Manaphy one is a Hoenn one
Why?
because they brought him in early.
Then there's no Sinnoh ones then.
Yeah, there is.
What's Sinnoh one?
The Sinnoh ones are the fucking. Hold on. I'm gonna need a list of Pokemon movies before I go any further in this explanation, because there are gaps in my brain. List of Pokemon films. Okay, let's see. So the Hoenn films are Jirachi Wishmaker, Destiny Deoxys, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, and Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. The Sinnoh movies rather are the Rise of Darkrai,
I
Giratina, the
see.
Sky
That was on the
Warrior,
list I was looking at. I
Arceus and the
see.
Jewel of Life, and Zoroark Master of Illusions is also a Sinnoh movie, even though it has a Unova Pokemon. Yeah, so
Yeah,
basically
the
there's a movie to
Zoroark movie was
correspond with
the
each
real
season.
wonky one where weren't they in Unova, but it was Sinnoh?
No,
Or that
Zoroark Master of Illusions, they're in Sinnoh, but there's a Zoroark involved in the story.
oh, that's dumb.
Well, they did that all the time. They introduced Pokemon early, like fucking. Oh, this is spoilers. I forgot that you don't know things about the Pokemon anime.
I mean, they introduced Togepi in Gen 1 in
Yeah,
Kanto.
same general thing. They do that. There are main cast members Pokemon that are from the next game at some point in
Yeah.
Advanced.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
Doesn't Brock get a Bonsly or some shit like
Yes.
that?
And May gets a Munchlax.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew about that.
Okay.
Like I said, I know about the Pokemon anime. I know from the movies that
And James gets a Mime Jr., which is my favorite. I love
yeah.
James Mime Jr.
I know that some of this shit happens because I've seen all the movies. That's the
Yeah.
majority of the experience I have. But now what I want to know is
Yeah. What do you want to know? Tell me.
is there a subplot for Team Magma and Team Aqua, or is that just bullshit?
I believe they do exist, but they don't do much, if I remember correctly.
Well, no, they do exist in the anime. They do
Yeah,
cause trouble
they
like Team
exist,
Rocket.
and Ash does fight them, but I don't know if it goes anywhere significant.
So like it doesn't go to like a Groudon Kyogre fight then.
No.
I didn't think so.
Or honestly, it might. I've not seen the entire thing, so I don't know.
Look, in the opening to Pokemon Advanced, they literally show Team
I
Aqua and Team
wanna be a
Magma
hero.
with Groudon and Kyogre in the background. So I'm like, I want to see Groudon and Kyogre, but I know Rayquaza probably doesn't show up until the movie, so
Is there a Rayquaza? Is he in Destiny Deoxys?
yeah.
Okay.
Because like the upper atmosphere is Rayquaza's place, and
Okay. Yeah.
Deoxys goes up there and picks a fight. It says, "Hey, yo, bitch, this is mine," and starts beating the shit out of Rayquaza for no reason.
Yeah, I watched Destiny Deoxys, but I watched like a shitty upload on YouTube, and I was not paying attention.
I know all the movies, which is very clear. But I do have to go and rewatch the movies at
Yeah,
some point.
just like watch one after each season. Just watch Destiny Deoxys when you're done with Advanced, and then watch the fucking Jirachi one when you're done with the next one.
No, it's Jirachi first.
No, it's Destiny Deoxys first.
Jirachi, Deoxys, Lucario, and Temple of the Sea.
Oh, yeah, I'll be damned. I read that wrong. Yeah, it's Jirachi, Deoxys, Lucario, Temple of the
Because
Sea.
if you look at the Jirachi movie, if you look at the fucking box art, whatever.
You know what? I don't think the movies are directly chronological with the end of the season, but I do have a watch order that includes the movies. Let me pull that up for you. I can.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need a exact watch order.
Yeah, but like it's cool if you have one, and I have one. I just gotta go grab it.
Well, so on the box art, on the fuck, I don't know, the fucking movie poster, whatever. Yeah, the release poster.
Yeah.
May's got a Torchic, Ash has a Trico, and Brock has a Mudkip. So
Okay, so
that's like
basically, the movies take place not quite at the end of the season, but like usually pretty close. So Advanced, apparently, Jirachi Wishmaker takes place in between episode 35 and 36 of Advanced, and then it is Advanced Challenge and then Advanced Battle. I'm glad I finally solved that mystery. Advanced Battle, Lucario is in between. Wait, fuck, brain. Advanced Jirachi Wishmaker is between 35 and 36. Advanced Challenge, Destiny Deoxys is between 45 and 46. Advanced Battle, Lucario is in between 44 or no, 43 and 44. And then Battle Frontier, Temple of the Sea is in between 38 and 39.
I do have to go and rewatch I want to go rewatch the Lugia movie because like I found some remakes or like covers of that where they add other instruments into Lugia's song. fuck, it slaps so hard.
Let's
It's
go.
so good. But I really want to get to Advanced Battle because Advanced Battle has one of the best openings out there.
Whoa, I'm unbeatable. Pokemon Advanced Battle.
It's so good. That's why I wanted to start with Hoenn. It's because Hoenn every song slaps.
I love Advanced though. Like it's my favorite. It's my favorite one to sing. It might be my favorite one in general. Advanced goes so hard.
I Want to Be a Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
A kid from Pallet Town with a brand new world to see. Don't know what's ahead, but it won't get the best of me.
At some point in the anime, you've seen a majority of it, right?
Yes.
Does anybody ever question Ash when he goes, I'm Ash from Pallet Town? Does anybody go, where?
No,
Does
people
anybody
just, like,
question
know.
him on where he's from?
People just like know what a Pallet Town is. There's like, oh yeah, Pallet Town in the Kanto region. That's common knowledge that all of us 10-year-olds know that don't live in Kanto.
Kanto? Where's Kanto? Oh, I'm from Pallet Town. Oh, I know where that is.
Oh, yeah, I know where Pallet Town is. Yeah.
I mean, I guess everybody does know about it because of Professor Oak, because apparently he's well known everywhere. So
Yeah, I guess the Professor Oak is like
Professor
in canon.
Oak is
Most
like
there.
fuck. Just dropped a whole bunch of shit. It's fine. Anyway,
it's gonna be funny this episode with the timey-wimey bullshit because we're time traveling. Like in last week's episode, we probably talked about like much farther in the Hoenn anime, and then today we're like, yeah, episode 22. He lost to Brawly.
I didn't think of that. I mean, we already dated ourselves saying that this is
true.
This is a time travel episode. So, actually, jokes on you guys. We recorded this past Saturday. This has been a whole bit.
Yeah, this is a bit the whole time. Not true. Not real.
I feel like that would have been even funnier. It would have been harder to pull off, but literally just normal recording normal recording day. Release it normally, but like we act like it was recorded way earlier. Like, yeah, yesterday was like January 7th or some shit. I don't know. The unheard lost episode of Detour.
Colochu disrespected the grind and actually recorded the podcast while he was on vacation.
No, I'm not gonna respect the grind. I'm gonna respect it even harder and grind so I can relax while I'm on vacation.
That's fair. I had to record. I had to do like 2 podcasts and a live stream while I was staying in a hotel, vacationing with my family because I was dedicated.
No, see, I'm even more dedicated
because I like signed up for it. That was fun. I feel bad that I like inconvenienced those people because my day got all fucked up. I was part of a charity like Pokemon quiz show stream, and I had to like keep like changing shit and being like, oh shit, I can't go on it this time. You got to change it. Oh wait, no, I can go on this time. Like
you are the worst kind of person.
Yeah, but it was like I was really trying. Like I was like, I gotta do this. I gotta make it work. But it's not gonna work. Oh wait, but it is gonna work. Like I was like on a quest to make it work. But I was keeping the guy updated because I didn't want to like back out at the last minute like nothing was happening. I was just like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh shit, maybe I will be able to do this. Like I was making sure the guy was updated on the whereabouts instead of just like canceling on him if I needed to. But yeah, it was rough.
No, because see, I record. I don't have anything portable because I don't know where my laptop is. So like, I have zero way to record anything while I'm on vacation. So, and you already know my phone quality is shit. So I don't plan on doing that.
You know, back then I was a phone only boy because I did not have a working computer yet. So it was just like, yeah, I already record on my phone anyway, but it's like I have to avoid all of this noise and I have to like do it in a certain way. People want me to like do vacation shit, so like I have to fucking factor that in. There was the famous Pokemon Variety Hour with like shit audio because we had booked a high profile guest, fucking Asterios Kokodos, who's a pretty decently followed internet comedian. So I was like, oh shit, we're having Asterios on Variety Hour. I gotta make this happen. So I had to record it in a fucking hotel lobby, and the audio was awful because there was a shit ton of background noise from my end. that even with noise cancellation that Jason ran, some of that stayed in, and also Asterios' mic was echoing the whole time.
Yeah. See, I just record in my room. That's all I do. I don't record anywhere else. So that's why I want to get all these things backlogged before I go on vacation, because I know once I leave, I will not be back here until after Christmas.
I know, like back when I was on the Real Grind set, when I was doing like daily live streams, and like also I was editing my own podcast. Like I used to go to my grandmother's house regularly, so I'd have to pack a heavy ass duffel bag with like my laptop and my PlayStation so I could Twitch stream. And like I just had this like fucking
Right.
20-pound sack that I had to bring with me whenever I went to my grandmother's house so I could edit podcasts and live stream Crash Bandicoot on YouTube.
That's ridiculous. But yeah. No, I like to try and prepare ahead. I don't want to have to take any detours while I'm on vacation.
Hey, ba-da-ba-da.
I had to fit one pun in.
Dude, editing sucks. I'm so glad that capitalism is real and I could just give Debbie Glue money to do it instead of doing it myself.
I'm so glad that I'm lazy and I make content that's not worth editing.
Fair enough. But like,
It's so fair. Like I was doing a tier list. This is before I talk about videos that have not been uploaded as of recording time. Stall, hold on.
Maybe they would have been uploaded as of here in time.
This is coming out the 21st.
Yes.
Yeah, so in the I was doing in the one tier list, it has multiple tiers. I literally, you're gonna see it looks like editing. It's not. I literally just paused the recording, edited stuff, and unpaused it. That's the most editing I will ever do, is literally just pause the recording at a good decent time so I can like fix something and then undo it as if nothing happened and just continue whatever conversation we were having.
You know, with podcasts, they just become demonstrably better once you cut the silence out. Like they're unrecognizable. Like you'll record a podcast and you'll be like, that really sucked, because there was a lot of awkward silence and like shit. But then it comes out, it's edited all nice and clean, and you're like, whoa, we made a good podcast, actually. It's just you gotta cut the silence out, and that's why we have editors, folks.
Yeah, see, but YouTube videos, I usually don't have silence, or if there is silence, there's something to be watching, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Silence on an audio media is real bad, real big bad.
What the fuck?
Did we lose one of the bears?
No, the bears are fine. Oh yeah, we did lose one of the bears. Oh no.
We lost Geark. Craig is still chilling.
Hey, Craig is fine. We lost Geark. A soldier has fallen.
That's why we do both.
Yep, that's why we do both, and that's why it's been over an hour, and I'm scared, so we should probably wrap it up.
All right, I guess we can wrap it up. It's been over an hour. It's fine.
Yeah.
You have stuff to do at 7, don't you?
It's gonna be a little later, actually, but
yeah, that's fine. You have stuff to do at 7, so yeah, that's good. It's good backlog.
Yeah, we did it. We did a time travel.
Good we did a little time travel.
We do a little time travel.
Now the real question is, do we? Oh no, well I don't know. Well, I'll see. We'll see. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
No. I want behind the baseball here.
I don't want to spoil next week's episode.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
According to the listeners.
Okay, yeah. Got it.
Anyway.
All right, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter as Colochu54. I am somewhat active. I'm trying to be more active on Twitter. Because before I've been plugging this for like 4 years now, and I never tweet anything, so now I'm trying to be more active. Yeah. I'm also on the YouTubes as Colochu.
Let's go. You want to find me, go to anchor.fm/issuecrew or youtube.com/@theissuecrew. It's the Issue Crew. It's a podcast and also a group, and we talk about things. And it's cool. It's me and 6 of my closest internet friends.
5?
No, it's 6 again. We got
God
somebody
damn
else.
it. God damn it.
It's 6 now. We got Random Candor as a member now. He's been on the show before.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's back to me and 6 of my closest internet friends doing a show. It's pretty good. Go check it out. But that'll do us for tonight. So thank you all for listening. I've been Riley.
I have